And that was me thinking the internet had come back. Zenoga. Are we back? Did it come back up? Yeah, but my internet's still cutting out. It looks like my internet got worse, not better. Oh, Jesus. Well, there's no point me doing any hunts at the minute whilst my internet's this bad. Because otherwise everyone will just keep disconnecting. Let's see, did he drop any shinies? He did. Cool. Yeah, I was wondering why no one was doing anything. I was sitting here fighting him like, why is no one doing anything? Like, why is everyone just running around like away from Zenoga? And then I realized, I was like, oh, right, yeah, my internet's gone. That's why no one's doing anything. Ugh. Okay. Okay. I'm going to make sure I log these tests again because I am not paying for my internet this month. No bloody way. Yeah, it's pretty bad. We'll wait for it though because it's still early in the day. It's only like 7 PM, so hopefully it will come back again. God, man, internet here in the UK is so crap. The reason why is because all the people that own the internet are not investing in it. According to my speedtest.net, my internet is fine at the moment. So why is it dropping out so much then? Is there an issue with Twitch? My internet apparently is good. I just did a test. Apparently it's fine. Are my frames still dropping out? Guys. It's bloody typical, isn't it? You get a good start to the stream. 40 people show up to come and watch you right at the beginning. And then the internet dies immediately. Such a piss take, guys. You look fine. Frame rise. Stream looks fine. Well, apparently my internet's good. So... But my bitrate is dropping out massively. Even though my upload speed is apparently good. So now I'm like, am I being lied to? So what's wrong then? Are there issues with Twitch? It says there's issues with Steam. What's going on? Yours froze, so you're according to my connection, my bitrate is dropping out like crazy. But my internet speed is good. There's actually nothing wrong with my internet speed according to the thing. So what the hell's going on this time? This time it's either something wrong with Streamlabs or something wrong with Twitch. Weird. Yeah, no, my upload speed's good, guys. And so's my download speed. For once. For once, it's actually good. Maybe it's just trying to stabilize a little bit. You feel like something is always wrong with Twitch, to be honest. Weird. My CPU usage is at like 25%, so my CPU's good, my GPU's good. And I'm not using NVENC, I'm not using NVENC to broadcast or... I don't know. I mean, my internet's not perfect. It could be a little bit faster, but it's more than enough to stream with. At least it should be. Well, I guess we'll try making another lobby. Maybe the Steam server's cut out. I don't know, and it caused my stream to mess up because Steam was down today. Let's give it another go. Are you guys still in that session? Did you guys get kicked from the session? Or are you still in there? Because if so, I'll try rejoining you. Yeah, you're still in the session? Okay, cool, I'm coming. I'll come back. See if I can reconnect. Okay, cool. I'm coming. I'm seeing if I can get back in. Let's see. Alright. Okay, we're in. Right, Frogger. I'll tell you what, I'll take this opportunity to help Frogger because Frogger's quests, as a blue name, won't take us too long. And if I disconnect, it's not going to be too bad because we can always do it again. Go on then, Frogger. It's time for me to help you. What do you need help with? I'll come join you. This is the thing. I could never do a Safi siege when my internet's like this. Imagine being like all the way at the end of a Safi siege, and then your internet cuts out. Great. Lovely jubbly. Alright, I'm back, guys. I don't know for how long, but it looks like my internet's stabled out for a little bit, at least. We'll take this. Actually, no, we won't take that. We'll take that. Don't forget Stream Raiders. Yeah, no, don't worry. I won't forget. Well, I mean, I will forget, but you'll just need to remind me after this. Alright, let's go. Good luck. There we go. Let's do this. Yeah, no worries. I realized that you didn't realize you were hosting. I do that all the time. Oh yeah, I'm hosting this quest. Don't go up. Don't go up. Don't go up. Don't go up. Scrub nub error. Scrub nub error. Do not go up. It's going to come down here. Do not go up. Ah, it's too late. They've all gone up. Scrub nubs. Scrub nubs errors. It doesn't. It comes straight down, guys. It comes straight down. There we go. There we go. Watch. It literally starts flying down immediately. There we go. Here it comes. Oni Risigo. Or Oni Rice Go. Welcome to the TBD family. Thank you for the follow. It's good to have you with us. No. Thank you, Amno. It's staggered. So am I. Color me impressed. Sometimes you just have to envision it hitting the wall and it will hit the wall. Paralysis. Nice. Oh yeah, of course. We got Frogger the Toby Kadachi longsword. Good stuff. Oops. I could have foresight slashed there easily. Got a little bit greedy. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's really being annoying today. What? Oh, interesting. I actually, it didn't let me foresight slash the first one, and then it didn't foresight slash the second one when I tried. Weird. And it wouldn't let me foresight slash there either. What is going on? I feel like I'm having the same issue that I had yesterday, where input lag, I don't know. Maybe I'm just playing really slow. Let's focus a little bit more. Got a weak spot on here. Nice wall knock, or blade. Forward. I wasn't pressing right. What? Come on. Frames, oh no, I'm losing frames again. Internet's dying out again. Hopefully I can just maintain a connection long enough to help finish this way. Oh no, that's not good. Talk about picking the worst time to go up for a Helmbreaker. I did try foresight slashing at the bottom of it, but there wasn't enough time to do the landing. Get it. Actually, it didn't seem to get an ultimate off at all, to be honest. GG. Yeah, internet's going again. Bitrate's dropping out. Cool, I'll do another speed test. But we got the quest finished at least for Frogger. There we go. Hello, Twas. Is the stream lag or my internet? No. My internet. It's my internet messing up. I'm not getting upload speed at the moment. Yeah, I was. We kind of waited for a bit, and then it came back, and now it's gone again. It's sort of in and out, in and out. There's no consistency to it at the moment. Alright, next quest. Or I'll check my internet first, and then we'll get the next quest done. Is the 80 Namiel armor good? No. The Namiel's set bonus is way undertuned. Like, it's really, really badly balanced with all the other set bonuses in the game. It's a cool set bonus. The idea of it is great, but it just doesn't exceed anything else that you can get. True crit element's better, crit element's better, and the Safi Jiva bonus is way better. So it's pretty awful. Yeah, the Safi Jiva bonus is just so much better than the Namiel set bonus. Let's do a speed test again. Again, I need to log all of the issues with my internet because it looks like it's literally come back after that quest, which is kind of funny. The thing I don't understand is if my GPU is good and my CPU is good and my bitrate is currently good, then why is my stream running at like 20 FPS? CPU's good. That's good. Oh no, my internet's not good, that's why. My internet is not good. Right. Is the Namiel gear good? Any good for you? No. The Namiel gear was never really good. The only reason you would use it would be as a bow player. Or maybe a dual blades player. Possibly. You might have used a couple of pieces of it in conjunction with the Velkhana bonus. The Velkhana gear to get that bonus. So you get crit element with the Namiel bonus. But it's such a small, marginal increase in damage that it's just not worth it. The Namiel set bonus, they could have doubled how much damage the cap is at, and it still would have been a hard press to use. Because the thing you have to remember is, you have to build up with continuous attacks to get to its maximum potential damage, right? So you're not at it all the time. Whereas with the Safi Jiva armor, you're already getting basically double the max damage that the Namiel set bonus gives you in terms of elemental damage. And you're getting affinity. And you're getting a resentment activator. And it's up all the time. It's got 100% uptime. Whereas the Namiel set bonus is like, it's not 100% uptime. That's the issue with it. Good idea, poorly implemented. It does make me think that whoever designed that set bonus was in a bubble. Like, they were kind of doing their own thing. They were like, they were separate from the people that were designing other set bonuses in the game. Because when you compare it to crit element and other stuff, it's like, nah, why would you ever use this? So stick with your loadout until like the end game stuff? Pretty much, man. Yeah, pretty much. What we could want to get you is actually the next thing you have to fight. You're going to want the gauntlets for it. I mean, at the minute, a lot of your armor... So, I mean, the Fell Shroud chest piece, not that great. It's not really helping you. The gem slots are okay, but recovery speed, dragon attack does nothing for you. The Tigrex gauntlets are okay for the attack bonus. They're alright. And you got the crit boost on the clockwork. What you want to replace now will be the top and the gauntlets. Your helmet's good, your waist is good, your legs are good. The top, we could find something maybe better. And the gauntlets, the final boss of the base game, base Iceborne rather, is it has good gauntlets that we can replace. So yeah, we're going to want to get those gauntlets, and we're going to want to replace that for you as well. But the top, I don't know what you'd switch for. Maybe Brute Tigrex top when we get access to it. That would probably be quite good, actually. Right, how's the stream looking? It looks like it's stabilized somewhat. We'll do the stream raiders. And then, I guess, if you want to get your next quest up, Frogger, you're probably going to have to watch a cutscene. Oh my god, look at my frame rate. Jesus. You think you're close to that stuff? Yeah, you are. You're close. Again, I apologize, guys. If you stay patient with me, the frames dropping out on my stream will rectify themselves. So, yeah. If you want to stick with... I understand if you want to go, if you don't want to be subjected to this annoying frame rate drops and internet cutouts. Fair enough. Goodbye to those people that don't want to wait around. But if you do want to just stick with me, be a little bit patient, I apologize again. It's not my fault. My internet is complete and utter garbage. Hopefully it'll sort itself out, or at least it should do. Jonanas, how you doing, Jonanas? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a lovely, jubbly day today. You said it stabled out 10 seconds later. It started dropping. Yep. It did. That's what I'm saying. It's very inconsistent. It's very bad. Is the XLR cable loose? No, it's a problem with the cables in the street. The cables in the street are 16 years old. They need replacing, but their tenure doesn't end until 17 years. So I've got to wait another year until they get replaced, basically. Alright. Now, loads of people playing the Stream Raiders today. Good stuff. Let's keep it going. Silver, gold. Alright, next Stream Raiders is up, guys. Boom. Right. Frogger's going to post their quest. We can't join it yet because they got quite a long cutscene to watch. So what we'll do is we'll do something in the meantime. And then we'll help Frogger. So, what should we do? That's the question. Is there anyone in the lobby that needs anything in particular? Karma, is there anything that you would like to get? Let's see, how's Karma's build coming on? Maybe we could do a quick deco farm for Karma. That'd be good. I think that's what they need, isn't it? It's decorations. They need one crit boost decoration. Basically. Yeah. And if they could get an attack decoration, it's rare, but that would also be nice for them. Alright. I'll post the deco farm for Karma. You can only join the lobby in 30-ish mins. Yeah, good stuff. I'll see you in a bit. I mean, if my internet's still up, I'll still be here in 30 mins. That's the only thing that dictates whether or not I can stream these days, pretty much. But again, I apologize if you're experiencing frame rate drops. Don't worry, it's not on your end. It is my internet, my upload speed. So, just so you know. Do I want to run Gunlance here? Is anyone else going to run Gunlance? I'll run Gunlance if someone else is, I think. I like doing double Gunlances on this. I'll run it anyway. Maybe someone else wants to run Gunlance. Maybe they don't. Doesn't matter too much. You meant the mic XLR cable audio doesn't sound as it should. Does my mic audio not sound good, guys? I don't know, dude. Everything's coming through good. Yeah? I tell you what's not doing good. There's still my internet. It's just absolutely... It's getting ravaged, guys. Jeez. The mic might not sound good because of internet issues. Possibly. But it should be good. I'll have a look at the settings quickly, just while we wait for everyone to join. Hang on a minute. I might not be able to do this quest right now, guys, just because my internet is literally cutting out as we speak again. You guys can go off and do it, but I'm gonna wait a bit because I will get disconnected from that quest 100%. It's a bit quiet. My mic's a bit quiet, really. I mean, the levels are all showing good on my thingy. I don't. If it went any higher, it's going into the just touching the yellow, which is where you want it. You don't want it going any higher than that because it will start to get distorted if it goes into the red. Subpar Gamer, how are you doing? Thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. Hope you have yourself a lovely jumpy day today. No, my mic settings are all good, guys. It's what it's always said to. All my settings are good. Yeah, dude, thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. You have Twitch on match volume right now, and it's you usually have it around a third. Okay. Is anyone else having issue hearing me? Am I too quiet today? Everything's coming normal, and all my settings are what they're normally on. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Not sure, man. Honestly, not sure. It's not too quiet, but it sounds different. Okay. It shouldn't sound different. It's a 40% volume as usual. It's good for me. Sounds good to you? Okay. Weird. It's fixed? Oh, okay. Well, I just unplugged it and plugged it back in again. Cool. You hear me pretty good? Alright, okay. Weird. I don't know. Let's see. Is Frogger off on the quest? I'll see if I can join them, because... Oh, I can literally go join him now. Perfect. I'm coming, Frogger. Alright, helpers. You're up. Let's do this. Hopefully I can maintain a connection here. To help Frogger. Let's see. It always baffled me how now one else usually tells you about it when you could sound much better. I don't know. Well, again, on my end, I monitor it and everything's showing good. So I literally can't tell. Unless I'm literally watching the stream, which with how bad my internet is, I can't watch the stream and upload the stream at the same time. For obvious reasons. Who's that? Strawberryos! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the TVD family. It's good to have you with us. Damn it. Always flinching at the wrong times. Thank you for putting the tenderizers on. Oh, he actually was going after me. I was thinking, oh, there's no way he's going after me. I only just got in the blooming fight. You would have said something, but you just assumed the headphones were dying. Nah, don't worry about it, guys. No stress. It's sorted now. That's all that matters. Thank you for letting me know, though, Monado. Much appreciated, dude. Yeah, normally I can see when something's wrong because I check the monitor and it says something's wrong, but everything was showing golden today, so I just assumed it was good. Not be able to block that. Oh, good break. GG. Alright, that's one down. I could run Gun Lance in the final fight, actually. That might be good fun. We'll stick with it. Since we're on the subject of your dying headphones, any recommendations for a new headset? Anything made by Audio-Technica, in my opinion. I've got 3 Audio-Technica headsets in the house. They're not all mine, but I've used all of them. These are my ones. I've got the the MT50Xs or the MT80Xs, I think. And I've had these since the day I started streaming. I had them maybe about a few months before that. I bought them ready for streaming, and they've never ever dropped in sound quality. Like, they're as good as the day I bought them. So, in terms of, like, you pay 200 quid for a pair of Audio-Technicas, they're gonna last you. They're very, very good. And they're not just good for gaming either. You can use them for everything. But the sound quality is brilliant. The positional audio is fantastic. Yeah, they're great. They're really good. And they're comfortable. I wear them for 8 hours a day, and they don't get uncomfortable. So, yeah. Did I thank Strawbrios for the follow? I don't know, brain fart. Thank you for the follow, though, Strawbrios. Much appreciated. Welcome to the TBD family. Apologies if I didn't thank you sooner. And who's that? Prime Evil Titan. Welcome back to the stream, by the way. I hope you're having yourself a lovely jubbly day today. And how are you doing, Vatnice? I hope all is well. The Sennheiser Gamings are a really nice one. Gaming headsets. I haven't used anything by Sennheiser before, so I can't comment. But I use Behringer and Audio-Technica. That's what I use for my setups. And I'm pretty happy with them. Again, no issues for me. How's it going? Why is alright doing, dude? I see your internet is cooperating today. It's actually not. It's already cut out twice today. But we're keeping with it. Nah, you'll be fine, Frogger. You'll be alright. Twas, I know Pierce is for large and long monsters. What's a perfect measurement to determine if it's large enough? There isn't necessarily, but think of it this way. If it's Rathalos or smaller, you usually want spread. But there are some exceptions, of course, because some monsters are resistant to pierce. If it's bigger than a Rathalos, pierce is usually quite good. But then you've got things like I think Namia is Namia. Yeah, it's a hard one, because then there's things like Zenoga, where spread shot's pretty good on Zenoga, and pierce is less good. Yeah, there's not really a measurement thing. It's more a hit zone value thing. What do you mean by resistant to pierce? Where do you see that? You don't see it, you just test it. There's no metric, it's just experience. You learn by using ammo on different monsters what's the best ammo for it. So, yeah, how quick can you kill it with each thing independently? Yeah. You love that the handler's outfit is really serious. Oh yeah, she's wearing the summer festival outfit, isn't she? Great stuff. Yeah, no, Pierce is good for Raging Bracky. You put a weak spot on his tail, shoot straight through the tail. That's the best hit zone value for Bracky if you're using Pierce. That's where you want to be shooting. You can get that hunt done in like 3 minutes with Pierce. No kidding. Like, well, not 3 minutes because you've got to wait for him to run between areas, but you can get it done very quick. To the wall, guys. To the wall. As Little John sang. To the window, to the wall. Till the sweat drops down my balls. Here we go. Get ready to go again. Hey Xander, long time no see, how you been? Hope you're having yourself a lovely jubbly day today. How's things, man? Wait, that didn't hit? Wait, why is my backhand missing? What? Damn, I'm out of range on one of my attacks. Oh well. Better? You've been going through a lot lately? You've been a bit overwhelmed. Dude, I'm glad to see that you're doing better, man. It's good to have you back, man. It's good to have you back. Well, as you can probably tell, nothing's changed here. Still playing Monster Hunter. Standard. Watch my stamina bar here, guys. You'll see how many hits I take. Look at it. Look at all the hits getting registered. There's a lot of hitboxes in that little transition move. All right. So what I need to do here is somehow, this is the tricky bit on Shara. I need to get my my worm stake in somehow on the arm. In a clean and comfortable way. Oh, okay. Well, we've had a death. Guys, all focus the one that Monado's going for. Everyone on the same hand as Monado. There you go. That's it. You got it. Ah. Oh, I almost got it in the head. That would have been great if I had that. Nice, good stuff, well played. Right, now I do need to get it in the head. Excellent. That's actually really good. Now we go for the other arm, guys. Other arm. Front right we need now. It. Oh no, bummer. I don't know why it's ignoring my triangle circle button presses. It keeps doing a shot as opposed to doing my slam, which I don't want. Oh, there's a knockdown. Alright, don't go on the arms now, guys. Don't go on the arms. No, Frogger, stop attacking the arms. We don't want to break the arms. Don't want to break the arms until he's standing up. Frogger's still attacking the arms. Always go for the head when the monster's down, guys. Always go for the head. There we go. We got the arms. Nicely done. And that's why you go for the arms when he's up. You get the free knockdown. Oh, wow. There we go. Nice. Don't forget to get that carve, guys. Don't forget to get that carve. Definitely, Frogger, you're going to need that because that will get you the arms. All right, Frogger, come get this carve. Come get this carve, my dude. This one right here. This little carve where these guys are carving. Look where we're carving. Over here. Come get this. That's it. Yeah, well played. Good stuff. Nice. That's really good that we broke their head there, actually. But yeah, no, like I said, it's good to see you back, Xander. And I'm glad to hear that you're doing better as well, dude. Wait, is he actually carving the head there, or is he carving the arms? I can't tell. Did you get to carve this bit here, Frogger? See, I don't know if you carved this little bit here. It's separate from the main monster. You might not be able to tell, but we broke it off. That was pretty quick. Yeah, that was pretty good. I got my worm stake in on the head, so I did a load of damage. You got it? Nice. Good stuff. With a bit of luck, you'll get a mantle from the reward box, and then you'll be able to make the gauntlets. I think you're going to want to make the alpha gauntlets. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I know the delay's bad. That's why I'm trying to say things a little bit early, because I know my internet's a bit wonky today. That reminded you of your first time fighting Shara in the story. You did it solo. It took so freaking long. The first time I did it, my entire team died that I did it with. I was behind everyone in the story, so everyone that joined me had already done it. And because I was like taking my time. I had done every side quest when I got to Shara. Everything. Shara was the only quest I hadn't done in the game. Other than the quest that you unlock once you get higher master ranks. And everyone else had already done it. Everyone else had already farmed it and whatnot. And I did it, and everybody else died. Like, they all died. I was like, right, I'm doing this by myself. First try, easy. I think I got it done in like 8-9 minutes. I used Ice Bow. Ice Bow absolutely obliterated it. I had 2-piece Velkhana. I had 2-piece Namiel, and I think I had... Oh, what was the final piece I had? I can't remember what I had for the last piece. I think it might have been Kaiser Gauntlets, Namiel Legs, Namiel Waist, Velkhana Helmet, Velkhana Top. And I had all the skills that I need. Max Ice, Spread Shot, you name it, I had it. Obviously, I had Power Coatings, and I used the Legiana Snow Fletcher Bow. It destroyed Shara Ishvalda. The first time you did it was Velkhana Beta, Frostcraft Greatsword. Nice. In other news, 1,000 dual blade hunts achieved. Dude, post the image on the TBD questions and ask for your tag. I'll give it to you on the Discord. Carnage, how you doing, Carnage? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a lovely jubbly day today. Yeah, well played, Frogger. Well played. Enjoy the cutscenes. You've got a few of them to watch now. Right. Who are we helping next, then? Who needs a hand? We've got lots more helpers in the lobby today, which is good. We've got loads of people that can help. Yesterday, we were struggling to get helpers at the start of the stream. I guess, I mean, we could do a deco farm. For Joe, if Joe wants decos. Joe, decos? Want to do like a Telstra? I'm sure there's... I'm only guessing here that you need some decos. Yeah, you need decos? Alright, come join. Who wants to bring a water bow or like a water charge blade on a Teo? Or an ice charge blade? And come bully one quickly. We're just going to get Joe some decos. You've never done the Day of Ruin? Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be alright. Just follow me. Follow me out the left and don't jump into the arena until I've fired the what's it? What's the big thing called? The Dragon Razor. Yeah. Whatever you do. Don't jump in. Volpini, you want to come? Random girl? Who's this? Blaubashuba. I like the name. Blaubashuba. Monado, you want to come? Anyone? Cheeky Teo? Rai, you fancy? You want anyone? You normally use ice against him because that prevents him going into blast mode. I actually don't mind blast mode too much. Fire mode's actually kind of annoying for Bo. Blast mode's got some really easy procs for the evasion mantle too, which I quite like. Yeah. My fastest time is with him in blast mode, everyone using water. Monardo's in, Jockney's in. Alright, let's do it. Good stuff. For you, the fire is easier to dodge. Fire is... Yeah, I think fire... I think the thing is for Bo, once you're used to it, it doesn't make a difference. Fire is inherently easier. The good thing about Blast is that if some of your spread shots don't hit the head, let's say you do a full spread at the side of Teostra, and some of the spread shots don't hit the face, like maybe 4 of them do, 1 of them goes off to the left slightly. The other one's still going to register as hitting, whereas in fire mode, his aura, sometimes his aura is complete BS. Like, you'll be firing at his face from over his shoulder, and all of your arrows will miss, even though they should be hitting the face. So, yeah. I don't like... fire annoys me. It is easier to activate your evasion mantle off of, though, to be fair. If he does, like, the long-range flame attack, it's pretty good. The other downside to ice is you gotta focus the face. Yeah. Sticky or Pierce? For Telstra, Pierce is higher DPS. Alright. Follow me. We've got 2 people sitting in the camp. No, you don't want to be sitting in the camp, guys. Come, come, come. Looks like I'm going to have to load this. Joe? Jockney? Come on, guys. No, 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 no. Oh, he's gone out the wrong way. Alright, well, we reset. I did tell him to follow me, but he didn't follow me. Some people just can't handle it. It's a shame. What, Blast? Some people just can't handle following old Twazboy. Let's try that again. Hey, how you doing, J Kills? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a lovely jubbly day today. Follow me. Don't drop down into the arena. Let's try that again. So what did you want you to make armor-wise? The Shara Ishvalda, I think it... Don't make it just yet. I'm going to go check. I'm going to double check before you craft anything. Because I don't want to give you the wrong advice. But I'm pretty sure it's the Alpha Gauntlets that you want. I could be mistaken there. Alright, let's try that again. Cool. Alright. You're still watching these credits? Oh, yeah. It's a long cutscene. And you're going to have to go to the guiding lands afterwards as well. And that'll be quite a long cutscene too. So it'll be a while first. You've got a massive delay in the stream. You're waiting to find out what ammo to... Oh, I see. I see. That is a big delay. Oh my goodness. That's probably because the stream disconnected, to be honest with you. Now you can drop in. There is a slight issue here. See, look, this is him in flame aura. Notice how I was shooting him at the head, but some of my spread shots just aren't hitting. Will someone get that? Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, I thought he wasn't enraged yet. Oh, okay, I can knock him out here. Nice. Excellent. His head in the ground, man. Out of range, apparently. Yeah, give it a go. See if the refresh makes a difference. It might do. Oh, blimey. So he's in blast mode right now, and you can see just like when he's in blast mode, I can just delete him. GG, well played. You're gonna get some chicken? Righto, Hotaru. Righto. What type of chicken you having? Fried? A little bit of chicken breast? I actually made some fried chicken last week. It was pretty good. It was nice. Fried chicken. Also made banana bread at the weekend. Fried chicken? Nice. I got a really good recipe for fried chicken. Stream Raiders is ready? Nice. I'll do the Stream Raiders. Good luck on your decorations, Joe. Jotaro-san. Pretty good, actually. That was a good run. That was smooth. In all your dual blades hunts, you've never figured out a good use for the slinger shot dodge move. There's loads. Loads of good uses. If you get thorn pods, it's like so good. Because you can thorn pod, triangle, 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 thorn pod again, triangle, triangle, instant knockout. Like, instant knockout. I think when you use the slinger burst move with the thorn pod, I'm almost certain... And I'm not 100% certain, but I'm almost certain that it applies more of the effect of the knockout. Because if I fire, let's say I fire 2 thorn pods at a monster's head, and I'm attacking them, I don't get the knockout. But if I do it from the slinger burst, the slinger dodge of the dual blades, I can get the knockout. So, yeah. It is good. You're pretty sure it uses 1 ammo. But it does a shotgun blast. Yeah, no, it does only use 1 ammo, yeah. It's good. It's worth using. Deco Zenoga? Yeah, I can help with a Deco Zenoga. If that's what you need, Finn. Xander, dude. Wow. 17 months. Thank you for the resub, man. Much appreciated. Congratulations on becoming the stream boss as well.
17 months. Snow and the Fox is in there. Ma boy.
17 months. Almost at the 20, man. 3 months to go. 3 months to go. I can't believe it's been 17 months, dude. Although back then it would have been Facebook, wouldn't it? Facebook streaming. Blimey. The good old days. Man. No, I bet you none of you will believe this. But guess, you know I managed to hit 2 million views on Facebook. Back when I did Facebook streaming. 2 million views. Can you imagine that? I'm not even 1/20th of the way there barely on Twitch. Compared to where we were on Facebook. Crazy stuff, man. Those were the days. Nah, Facebook was good, man. Facebook, I think one of the best things I did in terms of advertising my channel was getting Restream. Like, back when I could use Restream, that was good. Obviously, now I'm Twitch partner, I can't use it anymore, but I think if you're a newer streamer, use every tool available to you. Definitely get yourself Restream. Costs about £20 a month, but oh my goodness, it's worth the investment. 100%. You believe it, the Monster Hunter community on Facebook is a lot bigger. It was huge. Yeah, it was massive. Absolutely massive, man. I think the biggest stream I ever had on Facebook, I think got to I think it was over 50,000 views we got on a single stream. That was kind of crazy. But we were getting like 30,000 views a stream back then. That was really, really good. But that was when Monster Hunter World was like, you know, big. That was when Monster Hunter World was really big and popular. That's why I need Monster Hunter World 2, man. Monster Hunter World 2 would be huge for this this community. And for the channel. God, now. Good stuff. Look at all the units we got down. So many people playing. It's good to see we've got like a nice army going. There we go. Woo! Big money. Any golds? There is another gold. There's 2 more golds we can get before the boss. Excellent. The sad thing is, though, I'm losing followers on the Facebook page now because I don't stream to the... Obviously, I can't stream to the Facebook page anymore. It is kind of sad. If you want to follow us on the Facebook page, I do still post memes and stuff up on there. That's about all I use it for now. And Monster Hunter, let people know when I'm going live and whatnot. That's about it. We just need a massive streamer to raid with like 20,000 viewers. Yeah, I mean, that could help. That could help. Typically, though, I mean, I've had some big raids in the past. Like, big ones. The biggest I ever had was like 586 people, I think. I guess that did technically help me a little bit. I think for a month after that, I got some retention. Some viewership retention. That was, how long ago was that? I think that was maybe a couple years ago now. Maybe. Alright, let's go help Finn with this. Sorry for the wait, Finn. I'm coming. What should we bring? Swax? I'll bring a Swax for the claggers, because we've got a heavy bowgun, light bowgun. Yeah, I'll clagger for them. Oh, oops. Have you played Tribes of Midgard? No, I haven't. I have not played it. Cherry. Any good? What is it? You need to get back into Stream Raiders, but you've got no interwebs. Have you got mobile internet? You know you can play it on mobile now, Xander. It actually works on mobile. I've been using it myself. Was that when Dant DM raided? For me, who was it that raided me? No, TDS Chris raided me a couple years ago. I think we were doing like Behemoth runs or something at the time. We were helping people with Behemoth. And he came and raided. I actually haven't seen Chris stream more than 5 times since then, though. I know he was streaming a lot at the time. Because he was doing his... I think he was doing his no-hit run of base Monster Hunter World. Like, he was doing that. But I have not seen him. I have not really seen him much on stream recently. I think I might even still be subscribed to his channel, you know. I don't think I cancelled my subscription. if that's the case, I'm probably like a 20-month subscriber on this Flimin' channel. I'll let Finn get the wall knock there. Well played, Finn. What is Capcom's reasoning for that? Reasoning for what? What's the reason that most Monster Hunter grinders don't like Rise? There's a lot of reasons. Rise honestly isn't a content creator friendly game. You've got reduction in lobby size. You've got one player base, which is the Nintendo player base. And honestly, the Nintendo player base, they're typically a younger audience. Which, for me, doesn't work, man. Like, it just doesn't work. The other thing is there's no real challenge in the game. So, in terms of entertaining people, like, if you see someone play really well on Rise, you're just going to be like, oh, yeah, but I beat everything in Rise and I didn't find any of it hard. There was no challenge there, you know? Whereas in Monster Hunter World, if you guys see me playing well in Monster Hunter World, there are people that are genuinely stuck on things like Fatalis and Elatrion, and it's like, oh, wait, this person can actually teach me something, you know? I can learn something from this. Whereas if you watch me do well on Rise, it's like, well, yeah, you're playing good, but, I mean, I don't need help on Rise because it's easy. So, yeah, there's a lot of reasons why it's not very good in the for us as content creators. It's a fun game. It's a good game to play, but it's just not a good game to stream. Rise isn't a mainline game. I mean, I don't know what that has to do with anything. Blimmin', what's it? Generations wasn't a mainline game, and that game was huge. And it's significantly better than Rise. You think you want the Shara beta braces? You do. Oh well, let me. I'll have a look for you, Frogger. Give me a second. Let me double check, because that way we don't have to go farming Shara even more. You mean the feature set is limited? Mainline games have always had much more features. That's not true. That's not true. Again, Generations Ultimate were not mainline games, and their feature set is absolutely huge, like absolutely massive. It's just it's an experimental entry in the series. They did the same thing with Monster Hunter Tri. They experimented. They cut a load of things and experimented. And Monster Hunter Tri is my least favorite game in the series. Whilst I appreciate them experimenting, I think it's a good thing and important for the franchise. It's again, it's not good for content creators, because we need consistency to make content, right? We need to know what to expect. And some of the things they cut, again, the big thing, 16-player lobbies, adding that and then getting rid of it in the next game that was a big mistake. For streamers, that's huge, because it makes it so much more awkward to interact with the community, you know? No one got a pierce? Oh. According to Capcom, Generation Ultimate was a mainline game. Except it wasn't. Not really. By that metric, then Monster Hunter World would be the side game. Generations Ultimate was the off team. The team that did Ultimate is the team that did Rise. Yeah. Part of the main lore. No, that's not true. Rise is also part of the main lore as well. it's all the same lore, set in the same universe. Rise is a mainline game. Rise isn't part of the main Monster Hunter lore, but it is set in like exactly the same universe as Portable Third was. Set in the same thing. It's the same universe. It's the same lore. They've been making stories too for like 6 years. Feels bad. My focus decos are crap. Focus decorations? What do you need focus for? Are you talking about Charge Blade? Oh, do you mean for Greatsword? You'll make sure that's in there. If you need focus, just do, what's it called? AT Volcana. Anything that happened in Monster Hunter movie can be ignored. But that's like the Monster Hunter movie isn't a part of the main lore. The Monster Hunter movie is it's got, I mean, the only thing it does is it borrows things from the game. It's the same as what they did with the Resident Evil movies. It's not, comparing Rise to the Monster Hunter movie doesn't really help your argument. Monster Hunter Rise is a part of the main series. It's a part of the Monster Hunter universe. The lore is the same. All the Monster Hunter games have shared lore. Like, it's the same thing. The Monster Hunter was meant to reach out, and not only the fans of the game, but people that haven't played the game. Look, the main issue with Rise is, like I said, it's on one console exclusively. It's on a Nintendo console, which again, the demographics significantly lower. They got rid of 16-player lobbies. They got rid of, there's no tempered or end game, really like challenge, compared to even Base World, because Base World had tempered, and then they added Arch tempered. They added Kultaroth and all these other things, like really cool things that built upon the story. Rise was released in an unfinished state, and then they just added the story stuff to the end, and then one of the bosses was literally copy and paste Narwa with a couple of extra things, which, in my opinion, is the second worst Monster Hunter endgame boss we've ever had in the series. And the game doesn't run well, particularly on the Switch. It's janky. There's input lag. It drops frames consistently. It's just, yeah, anyone that wants to play it at like a higher level of play, it's just nothing there for us. That's why you won't see content creators, the big ones, covering it. That's why if you go on Twitch and you look at viewership on Rise versus viewership on World, World has more. It's just simple. It's not as good of a game as Iceborne or World was. Not even close. It's a good game. It's a good game. All Monster Hunter games are good. But Iceborne and World just has more draw. And it's got more appeal. And staying power. It does indeed. World is the weird special one. Since World was made for the West and not Asian gamers. No. World's the special one because it actually borrowed a lot of the mechanics from Frontier. And brought them into a mainline series. That's what makes it special. They did target the Western audience in their advertising, but in terms of like the overall gameplay, it's pretty much evolved gameplay from the old games. So everything's been made streamlined, everything's been made more fluid, but the difficulty and challenge is still there. Combat is better, the rest is worse. I mean, you're entitled to. That's at this point, that's just opinion. That's just a different opinion. So I mean, yeah. In my opinion, everything about this game is better. Everything's better. From what came before. This is the best the series has ever been. By far. I could look at the old games like 2G with nostalgia and say that it's better. But that's just, for me, that would just not be the case. 2G's a fantastic game. But yeah. It's not better. But anyway, are you still struggling with Naga, Cougar Darkness? I remember last time you came by, you needed help with Naga. I know you were having a real tough time with it. Yeah. You mean the story and visuals and such was set up as a Western game and it worked. You've been looking at Monster Hunter for over 12 years and always ignored them due to looking weird. That's your problem. I've been playing them for 15 years. No, you're not stuck on Naga Cougar anymore? Good stuff. I'm glad to hear it. As far as your hunt rank optional clearing goes, you're now on the Elders. But your current goal is to beat Extreme off. Good stuff, man. Good luck with that. The thing is, maybe before you judge this game and say that it's a little bit easier than, like, you know, in terms, like you say the combat's better, but the rest is worse, might want to consider beating everything first before you come to that conclusion. Because I judged Rise after I'd beaten everything and unlocked and got everything. That would be the best thing to do for you would be judge once you've done it all. Then put your judgment out. You were hoping you would help. Better is the wrong word. More polished. In my opinion, the more polished the game is, the better it is. Because if your mechanics are refined and well polished, then you got a good complete experience. The old Monster Hunter games are fantastic for the time, but this game improves upon all of the mechanics. I'm just gonna have a look for you, dude. But like I said, feel free to disagree with me. You said you ignored the other games for 12 years, yet you still think they're better. Whereas I've been playing this series for 15 years, and I think this one's the best one. So I mean, again, tell me more about your vast experience with not playing Monster Hunter World games and how Monster Hunter World is not better than the old ones. I would love to hear it. Please tell me more. Let's have a look. Where is it? Where's thingy? It's like down here. Up here? Beta? Yeah, dude, make the beta. Make the beta set. You're absolutely right. Yeah, grab yourself those beta ones. Crit Boost 2 is going to be fantastic for you. It's like 10% extra damage on your build. Very, very nice. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite for the win. Yeah, that's my second favourite game in the series, is Unite. And whilst I accept the fact that Monster Hunter 4U is a better game than Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, it is. Unite for me holds a special place. It's very, very good. It is very good. Right, let's see. What are we doing next? Tears from Nirvana, End and myself. Yeah, let's get in there and do it. There we go. Lovely jubbly. You've been playing since Freedom 2. You love World. Your only gripe with it is the Clutch Claw. Yeah, the Clutch Claw's like... It's hit and miss, isn't it? It's just one of those... It's the new mechanic that kind of like... Yeah. But if you think back to Base World, it didn't have the Clutch Claw. And I wouldn't say Base World was necessarily better than 2G. It's only really with the addition. I think of Iceform. It does add an extra layer of depth to the gameplay, but it's just not quite as refined maybe as it could be. Because you'd still get like inconsistencies when using the Clutch Claw. Any AFKs in the lobby? I don't think so. I think everyone's out on a quest at the moment. We'll get this started, and then if someone wants to join, they can. How you doing, Connor? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a lovely jubbly day today. Try is bad, but it's... I wouldn't even say Try is bad. It's just my least favourite in the series. But that's because I really dislike the water combat. Like, I really didn't like it. I know a lot of people love the water combat. I think if you love the water combat, you're going to love Try, right? Like, hands down. Is it not here? Oh, yo, he's not here. Oh, he's down. Okay. Went the wrong bloody way. Let's see if I can lure Monkey to him and get a free turf war. Oh, no. Maybe not. Yeah, the problem is you didn't experience World before Iceborne. It was a very different game without the Clutch Claw. It was more like a traditional Monster Hunter, but it just had better movement, much more fluid combat. Yeah, it was different. The Clutch Claw, you would just have to target weak spots like you would in the old games. You know, every monster had a designated weak spot, and that's what you'd have to kind of go for. Actually hit me pretty hard. Sorry for the delay. I'm in now. Interesting choice for the Walnut. Is Fatalis a 4-player difficulty scale? No, it scales to 1 player. Depending on whoever you go in with, that's how it scales. It's got a single player, 2-player, and 4-player scaling. Can PS4 players join your lobby? No, they can't, because I'm on PC. Sorry, dude. Oh, shout outs to you, Innocent. How you doing, man? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having yourself a lovely, jubbly day today. You don't want to be rude, but you didn't hear a answer on the topic of doing Extreme Off. I'm sorry you missed it. On Extreme Off, I mean, I could try and help you. Are you ready for it? Do you know, have you been practicing jumping the meteors? Because you'll need to, if you want to get a win there, you'll have to be able to jump the meteors. You have beaten Fatty, so you expect yes. Have you really beaten Fatty, though? Have you soloed Fatty? Did you get your win in? It used to be 1 and 3 player. No, it didn't. This game's always had 1 and 4 player scaling. It had no 3 player scaling in the game. So it scaled for 1 player and it scaled for 4 player. If you went to 2 people, it scaled straight up to 4 player. And then they added 2 player and 2 player scaling. So you basically had 2 difficulty levels. In the old game, there was only 1 difficulty level though. If you played there was multiplayer and single player quests, and that was it. So at least we had scaling. Rise has 1, 2 as all the scalings. That is one of the things that Rise does better, actually. Is you've got scalings for every difficulty. 3 players scales, 2 players scales, 4 players scales, which is great. The only monsters that don't scale are now are Kultroff Siege doesn't scale, and Behemoth Extreme Off do not scale. I know what you mean, but HP percentage-wise, isn't it more like 3-player? No. They've never had 3-player scaling in this game. They didn't have 2-player scaling originally. You had like 2-player quests, but they didn't have 2-player scaling. It was 3-player scaling that we wanted them to add, but they didn't add it. They did add 2-player scaling though, which was really good. Yeah. Oh, and they added rescaling as well. So what used to happen was if you after they added 2-player scaling, what used to happen was let's say you went into a quest and 4 people joined, it wouldn't rescale back down to 2 players. So you'd be stuck at 4-player scaling. Whereas now, like, let's say someone disconnects and you go down to 2 players, it will drop back down to 2-player scaling, which is really, really nice. That was a great addition. Because it got really frustrating because you would get disconnects. And if it scaled up to 4 players and there was only 2 of you, and it didn't rescale, it would be really detrimental. It could kill the run. Need to put some weak spots back on. I'll do one here. The monster's HP scaling isn't 2 times 3. No. It's not equivalent. They've got like custom scaling for almost every fight. Everything's kind of balanced differently. I think in Rise they did do it a lot simpler though. I think they did just do HP scaling. Just like that. I don't think there was damage scaling or anything. Or at least it never felt like there was. I know we've got a wall knock ready to go, but we need to put a weak spot back on the head. You don't know if it was a temporary ban, if you get me. How's the stream going? Yeah, it's going well, Connor. We had an internet disconnect a little bit earlier, dude, but since then, again, I don't want to jinx it, but since then, things seem to be alright, you know. Oh, God, I don't want to get hit there. Always when I'm charging the sword, man. Don't know why I bother. Okay. Okay, we've already got a weak spot on the head. Good. Gotcha. You couldn't care less if people use overlays. You only take issue with if they start complaining about other people's. Yeah, same. Yeah. I don't use overlays. I feel the hunt out, you know? It's one of those things. None of the other Monster Hunters showed you how much damage or how much the monster's health had. Capcom don't want it because it makes it more... lets you get into the experience a little bit more. Not knowing adds that extra level of tension. Like, you get a little bit... what's the word? You get a little bit more excitement on a hunt, you know? Because you never know, you know, you're having to read the monster's animations to see if the monster's weak, and... Yeah, don't know, it's more fun. I don't mind people using, what they called overlays, though. Doesn't bother me at all. If that's what people want to do, that's what they want to do. And sometimes it can be fun. You know, if you have like a DPS race, everyone gets in, it's like, right, let's see who can do the most. That's always good fun, because then you can it like adds something that you can do. But it shouldn't really be a part of the game, I don't think. But it's a nice thing that you can do on PC. It's good fun. Since you started using the heavy bowgun, it's so fun and broken. You clear every minute in 5 minutes or less solo. Heavy bowgun's good, man. Heavy bowgun's really good. And I mean, there's a lot of variety in heavy bowgun, because, you know, you got sticky builds, pierce builds, elemental builds, spread builds. Yeah, it's good. It is a little bit unbalanced, though. You consider it cheating? You consider people using overlays cheating? It's definitely not cheating.
Smoke weed every day.
It allows people to, like, especially if you're doing runs. If you're doing runs and you want to, you know, get better times and stuff, it gives you a lot of information. So you can learn a lot from using overlays for sure. It is very good for speedrunners. I think it's helped keep the speedrunning community very active on the PC. How you doing, Yami? Hope you're having yourself a lovely jubbly day today. No, it's definitely not cheating though. You wouldn't run it on the actual run, but in terms of like practicing and just playing the game, yeah, it's good. It's fine. Aren't overlays banned for speedruns? Yeah, you wouldn't run it on the actual run, but when you're practicing a speedrun, you'll absolutely be using an overlay. 100%. If you're practicing for a run, there's a lot of information, like I said, it can give you. So you know how many hits you want to do on certain parts before they break, if you need to, you know, force a knockdown, etc., etc. Just makes you a lot more accurate, you know. Gives you information that you otherwise don't get. It doesn't make you better at the game, it just displays info. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It will improve your game knowledge, but it won't make you better at the game. You still have to play really well. It does make you better in the long term. You know what else makes you better in the long term? Playing the game. I guess that's cheating as well then. Guys, I'm sorry. I just cheated on Val Hazak. I learned a little bit on that fight. I got better in the long term. Sorry. I cheated. Oh my god, I've done it. I've finally done it. I played the game. I cheated. I got better. Oh no. Question about Sticky Twas. You ate for Slugger and you had Slugger Max. You did a Raging Bracky and you only knocked it out twice, almost the whole run. Is he resistant to... Yeah, he's relatively resistant to stun. But you don't want to eat for Slugger if you're using Sticky. You want to eat for Bombardier because it will increase your damage. Remember, you're applying the knockout with your damage as well, so it scales with damage. So you want to put Slugger on your build by all means, because you can do it and hit the damage cap. Make sure you've got Artillery Secret and Slugger Secret, and then eat for Bombardier. Max out your artillery damage. It's much better than eating for thingy. Cheating is learning how to become better without playing the game. Oh no! Oh no, I read a forum on Monster Hunter and I didn't play the game. I cheated. Oh no! Guys, you read that? Did you get on the Twas by Design Discord? Don't go on there, guys. If you read our guide to how to make good bow builds, you're cheating. Because you were learning how to get better at the game without reading. In fact, if you're watching this stream, you're cheating. Because you're learning on the stream without playing the game. Oh no, you're all cheaters. What have you done? You've all cheated. You read the wiki, you cheated. You read the wiki, guys. What have you done? You cheated. God. Oh, Jesus. Quick, everyone out. We've got to all leave the stream. You watch it. You watch the stream. Oh, dear. I got to ban you all. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I got to ban you. Let me put the stream raiders up here. It's almost ready. Oh, dear. Ban everyone. Quick, Yami. You're cheating on PlayStation right now on your phone. Oh, no. Oh, dear. I'm helping people, guys. I'm sorry. We've been cheating all along and we didn't even know. Oh, dear. Received no data in response? What? Mopanesh, I'm cheating and I'm proud of it. Oh, dear. Alright, let's start. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. I mean, we'll wait. We've got 8 seconds and we'll start it, guys. I can't believe all of you. I know, for shame, Finn. For shame. How could we do this? I'm sorry, Finn. I'm so sorry. Better go play Cyberpunk before you get banned. I know, man. I know, but make sure you don't read any wikis on Cyberpunk. And don't watch any streamers who are helping you and teaching you how to play Cyberpunk. Don't do it, Havoc. Otherwise, you'll be cheating. Because you won't be playing the game and you'll be learning outside of playing the game. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. You're going to hop off for a bit? Righto, Frogger, righto. If you're back, yeah, no, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. If you come back, I'll help you some more. La, 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 la. Oh, dearie me. Do we have enough units down here? Oh, how did so many units die that quick? Oh, right. They're all level 10 towers. Blimey. Well, everyone dies. That seemed a little bit unfair. We didn't even make it out of the spawn zone. We were all dead. And that was a bronze difficulty. That was meant to be easy. I think the game's taking having the monkeys there. Taking a little bit of I'll put a rogue down to deal with the towers. Let's go with that. Alright, let's try again. Cool. Right, who's next? Who needs help? Let's have a look. Anybody need a hand? Looks like some people are on a quest. I don't know, Denori. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think there's another level of logic beyond my logic, where perhaps Darkness and I don't quite agree. We don't sit on the same page. Oh dear. Alright, let's just do an 80 Volcana, that'll be fun. Another Zenoga? I mean we could do. I was gonna do 80 Volcana, but what happened? Oh, Celine, you've been cheating in Monster Hunter, Celine. How could you? How could you? You were learning about the game, but whilst not playing it, by watching this stream. And watching other streams. How could you? I'm so disappointed in you, Celine. I'm sorry. I'll drop it. I'll drop it now. I found it is quite funny though. You know, you got to have a laugh. What are we doing? Yeah, I'll bring this. All right. Here we go. That is quite possibly the single funniest statement I've heard made about gaming in general in maybe my entire life. Up until this point. I don't think Darkness was being serious, though. It was pretty funny. You already knew stuff before you came to Twitch. It's true. But if you learnt anything, you were cheating. Right. Are we ready? I don't even know who these players are. Who is Dense Tater Tot? I know Vatnice. Played with them a couple of times. Who's the other person in the Revenge X? I think I played with Revenge X before, yeah. Let's give it a go. See what happens. I vaguely remember Revenge X's name. Let's see how we do. I'll go for the wall knock. Alright, good luck. You need to leave. There's a better streamer popped online. Alright. Go and tell them how they're cheating by helping people. Go tell them that. See, now, that's why, despite the fact that we banned Darkness 16 from this channel, he was unbanned, because he's just too funny. Oh, dear. I can't concentrate. God damn it. Actually got me there. Interesting. Nope. Oh, close. Good start for us. Oh, only just. I'll get that clagger for the team. I do need to get a pod here. Just made one. Oh, nice. Spread heavy bowgun doing work. Make it to the head deck, so I don't have white. It's okay. Now I got it. Oh, wow. Oh, no, I ran into that. Here we go. no. Well, Revenge is dead. Unlucky. I need a weak spot on the head, though. Gotta try and get an opening, another Clagger opening. Trouble is, forcing a Clagger without the weak spot is kind of tricky. On the face, because I'm always attacking the head. There is one on the tail. I guess I could maybe do it by hitting that. It's going to be my best bet here, I think. Oh, I rolled too early. Didn't roll at all there. Out of stamina. Yeah, losing the weak spot in the head was terrible for the run. I thought... Oh, Revenge X has died again. Oh, they're going to enter the triple cart club. Got me again out the sky, man. Annoying. Oh, there's a Clagger. Please, someone get that. Please, someone get that. Oh, my God. Oh, thank God someone got it. I'll put the weak spot on quickly. Whew. There we go. Oh, I'm stuck there, I think. Out of stamina again. Ultimate. Oh, I've got no stamina. I'm dead. There's no way I survived that. Oh, unless there is. I don't know how I survived that. Is it because he's on a weird angle? Nice. I'll take it. That should have probably one-hit killed me there. I guess there's like a zone where it doesn't deactivate the hitbox. Oh, he's almost dead. He's trying to run away. I saw a limp there. I definitely saw a limp. Or did I not see a limp? No, I did. I definitely didn't see a limp. Interesting. I thought I did. Get red here. Another knockdown. Thank you, Gadgelackers. This is good for the greatsword. Come on, guys. I'm just a little bit worried about Revenge X. I hope they don't die again. I know they're very squishy with the... oh, they're not using the heavy bowgun anymore, so they'll be fine. I know the heavy bowgun's super squishy. There's a knockdown. Nice. Oh, I missed. Okay. Flash. Got it. Here. Alright, well, it's going to run anyway. It's fine. Let's finish it. You're a cheater. You dodged their ice breath too many times. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. I should have stood still. What was I thinking? Get that for the great sword. Weak spot on. That should be a kill with a good TCS there, I think. Oh no. Must have been a non-crit. Yeah, GG. Well played. Good comeback. Nicely done. No triple cart club for revenge today. Your stream freezes, FPS drops heavily. Yeah, my internet's bad today, guys. My internet's bad. It will come back. Don't worry. It will come back. It's dropped out a few times today already. First time heavy Bogon on AT Velkana? Yeah. Did you have guard up on? Or are you going for... Were you doing dodges? No, literally the FPS goes down to 1. Yeah, no, I know. That's the internet cutting out. That's what I'm telling you. My internet's cutting out. My upload speed is cutting out. You do hope it was good tea. Good tea? I'm out of tea. I need to go make some, actually. Still didn't get that resolved. Nope. They refused to fix it. They've already refused to fix it, essentially. Cool, right. I'm going to go grab a cup of tea, and I'll be right back. They have a 17-year tenure. They do not... Their tenure isn't up until next year. So the cables were planted 16 years ago in the road. They do not have to improve them until the 17 years is up. Then they have to. Don't forget the Steamworks. Oh my god, Hotro, you legend. Thank you. Yes. Let me go put it on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I actually completely forgot. Maybe you've been wrong before. Maybe Seamus doesn't have manners. Seamus? What, in Monster Hunter? I don't think Stream Raiders is working, guys. It doesn't look like it is. I think I just got disconnected from the lobby. I think my internet's gone again. I think that's the issue. Actually, maybe it hasn't. I don't know. Is the stream still up? I can't connect to Stream Raiders, though. It literally won't let me. Complete black screen? I'm not broadcasting a black screen, though. You can hear me? It's still up for you? Okay. It's working for you? Okay, cool. Yeah. My stream's still broadcasting from my end. Stream Raiders isn't working, though. It's just, yeah, my upload speed's garbage again. Your stream is up, but the stream itself, the whole screen is black. Only audio. You can hear me. You can see Captain TV on the stream? Yeah, that's what's meant to be there. Stream Raiders is working. It's not working for me. I'll close it. Let me try opening it again. There we go. Now it's working. Cool, cool. I'm going to leave the Steamworks on. I'm going to leave the Stream Raiders up. I'm going to go grab a cup of tea. Yeah. It's broadcasting twas, but we can't see you. It's a whole blank screen. I left the session. Yeah, I'll come back and join the session when I get back, guys. Don't worry. Don't leave the session. I won't make a new one. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Elon Musk, Bezos, and Branson got sent into space, but only enough fuel to reach the moon? That would be pretty funny. Here's a link to Stream Raiders, guys, because we need more units than that. Otherwise, we're not going to win. What was it I was going to do? Oh, yeah. Thingy. Let's put this on. Help the Steamworks. Convert all fuel into... How much fuel have I got? Oh, wow. 154,000 fuel to add. Nice. That's really good. I need it. Okay. I'm going to put this on in the background. There we go. All right. I'll be back in a second. Stay tuned for some more monster hunting action after this short break.